Guten Abend and willkommen, miners. I'm back. Good to see all y'all. It's been a minute. I will admit. Thank you for sticking around through the past couple weeks. Crazy ass schedule I've been on. It feels a little weird to actually have vacation time that I can use instead of planning it around random nights and weekends that normal people get off. Back when I was working nights and weekends and holidays and all that bullshit. But thank you for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. I am back to the normal schedule now for the foreseeable future with a couple of one-offs here and there. I do have a concert I'm going to next Thursday. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Yes, they're still a thing. Yes, they're still around. And yes, I still like them. Fuck you if you think that's bad. That was my high school for me. But yeah, so other than that, I'll be back on my normal schedule. A couple bonus streams here and there. Sounds like the wife's got some random shit going on over the weekends. So I'll pop on here and there. Before I forget, shout out to Zealous of YouTuber. Thank you for the follow. For all you who haven't yet, go ahead, smash those social media buttons below the screen. Smash that follow button. Know when I'm going live. Found out apparently Instagram's fucking up on my phone, so I didn't get to post there that I was going live then. But as always, Facebook and Instagram, keep up with the dumb shit that I'm doing. Twitter as well. That seems to be the only one that's working consistently. Ignore the Discord. I'm a fucking idiot and I can't figure out how to get that shit to work, and I have to create a new link every time I send it to someone, but I will get that figured out eventually. But anyways, yeah, so I'm back. I'm back from Texas. It was hot as fucking hell down there. Did not drop below 100 the whole time we were down there. But we're gonna have some fun here with hold on, let me reset our record real quick here. Totally just realized that it was still showing a record from last time. There we go. Get that all updated. But yeah, so gonna come back some more Legacy Infect. I'm doing a little bit of tweaking with this. You can see in the sideboard, I'm testing out Force Negation. I have been running into just a ton of Reanimator, so just a couple more free counter spells basically to deal with their super fast plays. And then with 8 casts running around everywhere, up in the Artifact Hate, something a little more permanent than just Seeds of Innocence and Force of Vigor. This will hopefully lock them down a little bit longer than just the one-time effects that we get with those other ones. But yeah, we'll see if it ends up working. As you can see from that last record, y'all who stuck around and saw that Moto decided to go down right before our final match. Unfortunately, it did not come up quick enough for me to be able to finish it. I did have to drop it 2-2 because I was leaving at fucking 6 a.m. the next morning to go to Texas. But oh well, let's finish out an actual fucking league today. Let's hop into it, have some fun. Hope Moto doesn't fuck anything up. And then talk about whatever, see what happened in the past week and a half. It really, I mean, I had internet while I was down there, but our friends kind of got royally fucked by everything going on with building this house, and they didn't actually have internet, so I was on mobile data. And yes, I know I'm stuck in the Stone Age. I do not have unlimited mobile. We normally don't even fucking come close to the 10 gigs a month we get because we're always on Wi-Fi. But yeah, so I was trying to use the internet sparingly. I was posting some little updates of dumb shit that we were doing down there. But yeah, I finally got to complete the Burger Wars. That was fun. Finally got to try In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Whataburger, all that shit. Stuff that hasn't been any of the places that I have lived. So I can finally comment on those and have an opinion. And y'all are gonna hate me for my opinion on all this, but Wendy's is still the king of the castle on that one. I will still say Wendy's is my favorite burger. Whataburger is a close second, but yeah, Wendy's is still top of the pile there. So go ahead and flame me on that one. I don't care. I love me some Wendy's. But yeah, we had fun down there. Drank a lot of fucking beer. Did a lot of manual labor helping them out. They had just moved in 2 weeks before we started, or before we got down there. Finally learned how to ride a dirt bike. That shit was fun. Really want to go get my motorcycle license now, and then the wife's probably going to divorce me if I end up getting the balls to defy her and buy my own motorcycle, but we'll see. But yeah, we can talk about whatever happened over the past week or so, catch up. Sorry about skipping Tuesday there. I did have something come up last minute because of the fact that we had been gone for a week. Our AC actually fucking froze over. Not super sure why. Only thing I can think of is the person who was watching our house dropped our temp by 5 degrees. But I don't see how a 5 degree difference would overload our system and cause it to freeze over. So I really don't think that's it, but it's the only explanation I can come up with. We thought it out. It's been working since then, but we still just needed somebody to come out and take a look at it, make sure we didn't have a leak or something from the ice that was on it. But sorry about that. We did have to deal with that. But the good news is it is working. So yeah, we're not gonna fucking die out here. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, this is already kind of in stream mode. We cannot keep this hand. If we had an infector, this would be awesome, but we don't, so we gotta ship that one. Yeah, we can keep this. Ship the redundant Inkmoth Nexus. Our opponent's keeping 7, so I'm a little concerned about that. Well, we'll see what they lead off on. What is our opponent doing? Ooh, are we on a mirror already? What else plays Hierarchs besides our decks? Like that's interesting. I mean, yeah, we'll just play that and pass. We're gonna end up fetching. So we're gonna fetch, play Inkmoth, play Blighted Agent. Unfortunately, if they have an Infector, they are off to a this has to be Infect. If they're playing this many fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, this is Infect if I've ever seen Infect. There's no way someone is playing that many fucking Hierarchs. Okay, Daze is I mean it's good, but it's not great. Alright, playing Inkmoth Nexus. Play this. Our Daze is effective against a Force of Will here, at least. So if he decides to pitch his hand for a Force. Unfortunately, this is a lot of extra damage with an Infector if they can get one down. Alright, so he's gonna Force. Oh! Okay, so it's not Infect if he's got Ice Fang Quaddle, so that's actually super good for us. We are going to counter this while we can. If they have another blue card Force, I'm actually kind of okay with that, because then it empties their hand and we still have an Inkmoth Nexus on board. So, that does make me feel a little bit better. We know they're not on Infect if they pitched a fucking Ice Fang Quaddle. And then we just need some more pump spells is really what this comes down to. They might be on that, like... Oh, no, they're not on 4-color Yorion bullshit. Maybe they're just on some, like, weird-ass mid-rangey shit? What? Main deck... We literally can't beat this. Like... We literally cannot beat this main deck. What the fuck is our opponent doing? Oh, okay. I mean, it is what it is. There was literally nothing we could do there because that resolves and we can't win. Main deck Plague Engineer? Oh, okay. Well, we're already hitting the spice on fucking turn 3. So we know they have black. They're on some kind of weird mid-range deck, so they probably got discards. So let's put the Veil of Summers in. They've got counter magic, so maybe bring in Flusterstorm. Daze doesn't seem super good here. Probably trim. A Daze, A Force of Will. I really don't know what the fuck our opponent's doing here. I'm gonna turn the crop rotate. With how greedy their mana base is, I don't see them playing Wasteland, but maybe they do. Anything else we can drop here? I don't want to drop the Blossoming Defense because I have a feeling they have targeted removal, but I feel like we might just be better off with counter magic at that point. I don't want to go down another Daze because I want to keep our blue cards high enough for Force of Will, but I suppose we did bring in 2 Flusterstorms, so... you know what, yeah, we'll trim another Daze. We brought in 2 blue cards, we'll take out 2 blue cards. I guess we'll try something like that, but wow. Main deck fucking Plague Engineer. Alright, well, I mean, sometimes they got it. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna keep... We have multiple Infectors, and hopefully we can get a very quick kill on them. before they can get down a fucking Plague Engineer in turn 2? He's probably mulliganing fucking hard for it, if I had to take a guess. We're just gonna try to see if we can kill him faster, is really all this comes down to. Because you bet your ass we're gonna fucking turn 1, drop a fucking Glistener Elf, and go to town. We have multiple Infect threats. He kept 6, so that's not good. Alright, let's see it. Let's see what our opponent's gonna fucking do. A Berserk would be fucking great. We'll see what happens. Alright, so he's not... Alright, he's not playing a creature turn 1. We're gonna wait a turn and hope for the best. We're gonna get in here. Get him for the 1 damage now. Unless he plans on trying to do something wonky here. Dryad Arbor. Do I care? No, we'll let it go. We're essentially strip mining him here, and we have multiple backups, so... And if he has to pitch 2 cards for a Force of Will, I'm actually kind of okay with that. This also stops him from turn 2ing a whatchamacallit. Alright, blue mana. Like I said, a Berserk would be fucking amazing here. That's a Veil of Summer. I do like that a lot. We're going to get in for 1 now and then hope that we can get through for lethal next turn. I think that's going to be the correct move. Because he can't block this, so even him flashing in an Ice Fang Quaddle doesn't fucking do anything. And we have the Veil of Summer to try to protect our shit. Okay, Baleful Strix is fine. I'm fine with him cycling. That's AO fucking K by me. We're gonna do this. So basically, as long as he doesn't have double force, double blue card, I think we got it. We're gonna do this. Alright. Get in there. Double, do you have double force, double blue card? He's got 1 force and 1 blue card. Do you have another? Hey, we got there. All right. They did not have the double force, double blue card. All right, so that worked. Fuggles. So what we've seen so far is they're everything but red control. Let's see. There's something to be said about maybe bringing the force negations in just to have more counter magic, but they have ways to refill their hand that we don't. So every time we pitch something to a force, it's negative EV on us, or negative card advantage, whatever you want to say. But it could stop them from doing something crazy on their turn, like a fucking Planeswalker. But I don't know what I want to take out, unless I want to take out more Dazes. But the Dazes are legit free, but they're only a taxing effect. We saw they were mana screwed that game, but the previous game they got down 3 hierarchs and it was completely irrelevant. I think we just run it back, honestly. I think we'll run it back and see what happens. Nope, can't keep an Olander. Like, if this had a land, this would be an amazing hand, but it doesn't, so we can't keep it. Okay, this we can keep. I think we're gonna put the Brainstorm to the bottom. So they mulled to 6. I'm a little concerned about, like I said, a Plague Engineer is mildly problematic, especially because we literally don't have a way to deal with it if it resolves. So what? They could Plague Engineer next turn and then we're just fucked. Yeah, I think we're gonna hierarch ourselves here. That way we can play Glistener off next turn and hold up counter magic or hold up protection. And then just hope they don't have a Plague Engineer. They play black mana, we're kind of just assuming they have it. That's black mana. Carpet of Flowers. Okay, so that's not as scary as it could be. Also don't have any fucking whatchamacallits, so that's actually kind of fine. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And again, we're kind of just hoping that they don't draw into a Plague Engineer. They have the mana for it, which is nice. Or, well, scary. But the fact that they didn't just slam it there makes me think they don't have it. Unless they were just waiting for me to actually commit something to the board so they could kill it right away. Alright, so the nice part is I have no fucking mountain, or no islands, so their Carpet of Flowers does literal nothing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I'm guessing this means they have an Ice Fang Quaddle. I'd be very surprised if they don't. Another Glistener Elf. Alright, we'll play this. We'll attack and see what they do. Then we're going to go ahead and pump it in response. Goes for a Collected Company. What do they hit? If they had a Plague Engineer, then we just scoop. Because again, if a Plague Engineer resolves, we literally don't have a way to deal with it. Wow. Okay, so Ice Fang, Quaddle, and Grist. Okay. That's actually super fine. It doesn't have Death Touch. So let's see. If we let this go, this doesn't have Death Touch yet. We add it. It goes to 9. Or it goes to 10. It tramples over to 9. I think... Do I want to get in 9 Infect right now? If he's... Yeah, I think it... I don't like this, but I think we have to go for it. Like, this puts him in a very precarious situation. So this tramples over for 9. He's at 9 Infect, and then I just gotta hope that I can get through with this Ink Moth Nexus. He still doesn't get anything off of the Carpet of Flowers, which is nice. If he wants to sacrifice his Noble to kill my Noble, I'm actually kind of okay with that. He didn't have a counterspell. He has another land. Alright, what is our opponent doing here? God fucking damn it. They fucking drew it. Fuck. Oh, that's literally all that fucking matters, because I literally don't have a way to get through this last point of Infect now. Yeah, there's literally nothing in the deck that can fucking beat that. Like, if it resolves, I literally have no way to deal with it. God damn it. Alright. We got by... The fact that they had a fucking main deck is ridiculous. Like, what are they expecting to hit tribal-wise that fucking matters that much? That is some bullshit that they had that card fucking main deck. That is horseshit. The wife wants to have a fucking bonfire night. She's asking me like, "Oh, when would a good time to have one be?" It's like I don't fucking care. Literally whenever. Uh, fucking. All right, so apparently I need to have some kind of actual creature removal on the sideboard for bullshit like that. God damn. That the fact that they had it fucking main deck is so tilting. All right, we won the die roll at least, so we get to start off. Um, yeah, we're gonna keep this. I actually like this hand. I don't like opening us up to a wasteland right off the bat, but since we only okay, so they don't have a force of will, which is good. That helps us immensely. Something black. Thoughtseize. You know what? I care about my hand enough that I don't want you seeing what we're doing. I actually kind of like my fucking hand, so no, you cannot see it. Okay, force. Force is not bad. Um, I want to get the blighted agent down, but I honestly think it's more important to go like this. Blighted agent, Besage, brainstorm. A second blighted agent isn't bad at all. So brainstorm to the bottom, blighted agent, draw the Besage. So then I know I have a land next turn. I have a blighted I can pitch to the force of will so that he can't kill my Glistener Elf or discard anything. Assuming it's not like a sudden edict or something. Also, next turn it gives me the ability to Sylvan Library and hold shit up. Oh, this is Dark Depths. Okay. You know what? No. I don't want you doing anything. I don't want you to be able to do things. There might have been something about holding up the Besage, but I feel like we need the land more. Like, this is hella risky, but I think we needed the land more. Hopefully this fucked them up so that they can't just do anything too fucking crazy. It does suck being shields. Okay, Urza Saga's fine. I don't give a shit about that. That is totally fucking fine. So we know there is a brainstorm on top. What else is there? Oh, another Besaju. That is good. That is very good. I mean, if they're gonna kill us, they're gonna fucking kill us. I don't think this matters. We're gonna fuck it. We're gonna keep both of them. We're gonna get in. So let's see. He can't crop rotate into anything yet. So I think we're safe playing a blighted agent just to get it down. Again, we're a little shields down here. But theoretically we could hopefully brainstorm into a whatchamacallit. He's just gonna copy Urza Saga. That's actually kind of fine. I'm pretty okay with that. If he wants to hold back to spend his whole turn making a token, that's also okay. FYI, for any of you who ever decide you want to go down to Texas, their fucking beers are strong as shit. Like, I'm just drinking a fucking normal ass beer. Fucking like 9 point something percent alcohol. Shit's fucking strong. Okay, so he's got an Urborg, he's got a Vampire Hex Mage. So this definitely is Turbo Depths, which is actually kind of fine. He can't make a whatchamacallit. He can't block, so none of this actually matters. So there's an Ink Moth Nexus. Ponder, Brainstorm. I don't think we need this. Put on top. Put on top. Because this is going to allow us to shuffle. Because we don't give a fuck about any of these. We're going to go ahead and just shuffle. Okay, Force of Will is good. I think we are going to go ahead and just attack. Because it can remove all counters from target something. Is what? They drop a Dark Depths, we still can win because they can't attack with it yet anyways. So I think we're actually pretty okay with this. So I do not think we are in a bad position at all here. Because literally any pump spell does it here. And if he wants, again, if he wants to spend his whole turn just like making a construct, I'm kind of okay with that. Curious what he can get off of the Urza Saga though. Like, Hithing Needle, but that doesn't do anything. He's also going to have to copy this before it gets the third counter, so he doesn't sacrifice it. Okay. How does this work? It still sacrifices it, right? Yes? No? Maybe? I really don't know how this works, to be completely honest. I've never seen this interaction before. Because does the ability have to resolve? Oh, I guess the ability has to resolve first. Huh. Interesting. Well, learn a new interaction every day. I thought just as soon as it got the third thing, it had to fucking... You had to sacrifice it. That was like part of the cost, so to speak. What is our opponent doing? They have all the fucking mana in the world. Infernal? Oh, he done fucked up, bro. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Any fucking pump spell gets it. Alright, any pump spell. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So we're going to put on top. Put on top. This feels weird. Like, this feels really weird to do, but we gotta do it like this so that we get it out of our library. And then we want to brainstorm to try to find a pump spell. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the nice part is he still has to draw something to be able to do anything? Right, or what? It's target non-basic land? So he can copy this into a swamp. But then he never gets the third counter? Is that worth it? Because he's still got to top deck something to get out of this. It also prevents him from making a construct this turn, so maybe it's worth it. Like, it sucks it puts us shields down, but it also means he has to top deck something to be able to win next turn. So I think we just go for it. Force him to copy the swamp so he can't make a construct out of it. So it stops him from making a construct out of it. It stops him from being able to actually tutor something out with it. Okay. So he is going to fall for that bait. So it prevents it from getting the third counter. So basically, I think he either needs a way to deal with the Blighted Agent, Yeah, so he's either got to deal with the Blighted Agent or top deck an Infernal Tutor. They're on some kind of weird mono black. Okay, well, they don't have it, so we got it anyways. But they're on some kind of weird mono black something. I really don't know what they're doing here, but I saw black, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Veil of Summers. I feel like there's some kind of combo deck, so we're gonna bring in the Force Negations as well. They have so much mana, I really don't think the dazes matter. I am tempted to bring in Null Rod though, like kind of. Force of Vigor actually probably wouldn't be terrible to be able to hit their lands. So yeah, we'll take out the dazes. They have so much mana, I don't think it fucking matters. Didn't really see any. Yeah, I think we'll take out the crop rotation. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need the Sylvan Library, but I helped there. We just had a fuckload of fucking lands on the top of our deck over and over and over again. I feel like the Spell Pierce might be kind of bad here too. These conditional counters seem kind of iffy. But I also don't want to go down too far on my blue spells to be able to pitch to this shit. Which is why I'm a little iffy going down the dazes. No, we don't need the Sylvan Library. I don't think we need that. I think we'll go up daze. Just because this can get them early game if they try to go for something crazy. Maybe go down Blossoming Defense for one more daze? Or... No, go down the daze, go back up to Spell Pierce. We didn't see targeted removal. Blossoming Defense is a one-of anyways. Yeah, we'll try something like this. See how this goes. Check this shit out. In a little bit of a weird position, but... I mean, this is basically what we want to see, so we're gonna keep this shit. Yeah, we'll keep. Okay. I mean, I know some decks run Become Immense, but okay, whatever works. Whatever works. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of fucking fetch. So I am gonna fetch, because we have so many fucking fetch lands, I'm gonna fetch Brainstorm. I know it's not a perfect Brainstorm, but we're still gonna do it anyways. Just because we have so many fucking fetch lands. It's interesting that they kept a hand with 2 ley lines, though. Okay, they're gonna Dark Ritual. Ooh. Well, that's annoying. I'm assuming they're just gonna hit Fail to Find. I actually never played against this to know if it does that. Like, does it actually, like, force you to fail to find, or does it force them to find a card? Never actually played against this card, so I don't know how it actually works. Like, I feel like they have the option to fail to find, but maybe the client won't let them? Well, I guess they have to, because it is search your library. It's not a may, it's not a you may. It's a you must. Or not? Tropical Island, what? Oh, it exiles what they... Oh, apparently I didn't read this card very well. Okay, that's interesting to say the least. Well, we're gonna go ahead and play an Inkmoth Nexus, and... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Again, I've never played against this card, so I didn't know that it had all that fucking text on it. That's a thing, I guess. So they're playing my Tropical Island. A Dothy Voidwalker. Okay. So they're just like weird-ass mono-black. They're basically just mono-black control. So if we naturally draw a Tropical Island, we're in good shape. If we don't, we're kind of fucked here. We're just going to concede. We're not going to be able to get out from under this. Yeah, cause we're literally not drawing colored mana for who fucking knows how long. Okay, so now we know to watch out for that. I think we still just run what we got. Like, there is no point in changing what we have. So they're on some weird ass mono black ramp control shit. Like it's not even fucking Pox either. It's just some weird mono black control shit. But I guess we'll see what happens here. Was not what I was expecting at all, but luckily we're also up a game. Who the fuck is trying to call me? This would be great if we had an Infector, but we've got so many redraws, we're gonna go ahead and keep it anyways. We are gonna go ahead and get this out of the way now. This is just some fucking... Go ahead and thought seize me, bro. I really don't care. I'm assuming he takes the Invigorate. It's the only thing that makes sense. But who knows? We've got a bunch of redraws. We don't... Really? He took the Ponder. Interesting. Infector. Come on. Okay, Veil of Summer's not. We will go ahead and swing in. Like, we might as well get damage in while we can. This is interesting. Mox Diamond? Kind of tempted to kill it, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Pitched an Urborg. Plays an Urborg. Passes the turn. I guess we're gonna do this. Jesus Christ. I cannot hit a fucking Infector to save my goddamn life. We'll put back Force of Vigor, Force of Vigor. I mean, we might just be going for the good old, fucking try to kill him with normal damage right here. I mean, we might as well, right? Like... We are kind of brainstorm locked now, but if he plays something, we can flash it. We can do the Veil of Summer to gain some life back, or to draw into another card. And luckily, it seems like our opponent doesn't really have much going on. Unfortunately, we don't either. We know we're drawing a fucking Force of Vigor. What is our opponent? Massacre. Opponent controls a plane and you control a swamp. You can cast this spell without paying its mana cost. All creatures get -2, -2. I mean, we'll do this just to help draw out of this. It also kind of sucks doing this, giving them 3 life back, but this lets our fucking thing survive. Also, since we don't really have much else going on, I'm tempted to just fire this fucking Force of Vigor off into their fucking Mox Diamond, but... Alright, I mean, double Noble Hierarch isn't terrible. Not exactly what I want to be doing here, but... Trust me, this is not how this match should be going, but it's kind of working. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't have shit. Like, them playing an Urza Saga actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here. Another Ancient Tomb. What is our opponent doing? Just plays a Leyline of the Void. So they're not doing anything impactful. I don't feel like it's worth blowing up a Mox Diamond and a Leyline of the Void, because we literally don't give a shit about Leyline of the Void. There we go. There's a fucking Blighted Agent. There's something we wanted. We have no protection for it, but... And we also are still just swacking them down normal health-wise. There's something to be said about maybe just fucking going for the normal kill. Another Lion's Eye Diamond. Does he have Infernal Tutor? I'm assuming so? Alright, so there's nothing I can do here. He gets to get his Infernal Tutor. I'm just curious what he's gonna get now. That's what it's gonna come down to. I feel like it's gotta be some way to deal with Blighted Agent, right? What is our opponent gonna grab? What is our opponent going to... He's also taking forever to pop his fucking Lion's Eye Diamond, which is annoying. Oh, they're just holding a priority and sitting there. Hello? Opponent? What are you doing? Oh, he's... What the fuck? Okay, so he's gonna Massacre again. I mean, we're gonna keep our Blighted Agent, like... Go ahead and kill everything else. The Blighted Agent's gonna live. He's in top deck mode now. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and blow this shit up. We're both in top deck mode. I feel like my top decks are fucking scarier than his. Actually, I'm gonna keep that in hand just in case he tries to get another fucking one of those. Like, it was kind of irrelevant which one I saved. I feel like this is better because this will work better with pump spells. Because he was going up to 10 life again regardless, so it was still a 10 turn clock regardless of what he does. Alright, so he's got a Dark Depths. That's a Berserk. That's good for later. If I can get a pump spell, he's just dead. I don't want to run out this other Blighted Agent just in case he gets another fucking Massacre. Alright, so he's slowly removing ice counters. Another Swamp, that's fine. Any pump spell does it. That is a Wooded Foothills. That does not do it. Like, we're still just at a point where who top decks first? Like, we got the worst possible pump spell we could at this point. The nice part about it is literally any pump spell is lethal now. And now we're just racing to see if he can take the counters off quick enough. Oh, okay, he's getting saucy now. He's taking them off that way. So he can take off 3 a turn. But he's still 2 turns away, and he still has to either top deck something to deal with this Blighted Agent. I'm actually tempted to run out. Okay, so he just keeps top decking lands. I am going to run out the second Blighted Agent now. If we get screwed, we get screwed. It is what it is. Well, now we're not going to. We were going to run it out, but now there's no point in it because we're hitting for 2 every turn. So this gets him up to 5. Unfortunately, we're still 2 turns away. We're still at a point where any fucking pump spell is lethal. He's going to be able to go down to... So I've got 1 more turn to get this figured out, or I need to get an Inkmoth Nexus to be able to block. Or a Beseiju would also do it. Because, like, I can blow this up with a Beseiju. He's down to 2 counters on it. So at this point, yeah, we're just going to fetch and thin our deck. It's more important to be able to find what we need and increase our chances than to be able to hold up a perfect, whatchamacallit. What did... Helm of Obedience. Oh my god, that gets us. Because none of these cards are going to the fucking graveyard now. You have got to be fucking shitting me. Oh my god. Alright, you did it, buddy. Wow. I guess we should have gone after the Leyline of the Void. That... Oh, okay. Alright. Sometimes you get got. Sometimes you get got. What the fuck? Alright. Just facing all the jank today and getting fucking caught by the jank amount cards. Fucking tune this thing specifically to go up against meta decks, and we're just getting killed by jank. Oh man, this is some fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Uh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I feel. Okay, so. Obviously, I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to Magic or YouTube, that fucking all the internet things. Is there some way I can specifically look up someone to send you guys off to by like a format or something? Like, say I want to keep you guys going on the legacy kick. Is there some easier fucking way to do this? Like, I feel like there has to be an easier fucking way to kick you guys off. I don't know. We'll fucking find out. But apparently not a lot of people playing Legacy today. I mean, I guess it is only 550-ish, so not a ton. Y'all teach me how to internet chat. I'm a fucking internet boomer. It's fine. I understand how most of this shit works, but I don't understand Twitch. Alright. We won the die roll. Let's not just get fucking janked out, please. Alright, we're keeping this. I like this hand. I like this hand a lot. If we can top deck a fucking Invigorate, we got a turn 2 kill with counterspell backup, and I'm okay with that. Underground C. Plot squeeze. No. No, 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 no. Come on, Invigorate off the top. And come off next. Okay. Well, we will get in for a measly 1. Probably should have gone in for 6, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and leave this up. Pretend we can do something here. We still have the Force of Will, which is nice. He's gonna ponder. We'll let this opponent ponder their life choices. My guess is that this is Doomsday, just based off of Underground C, Thoughtseize, Ponder. Just because there's really not a lot of decks playing Underground C anymore. Unless maybe it's like Death Shadow or something, but they'd be fetching out shocks. Okay, so double Underground C very much makes me think that it's whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah, this is fucking... This is 100 fucking percent Doomsday. I like Ponder. A little annoying doing this. Oh, we are going to be shields down for a turn, which sucks. We're going to draw that. We're going to play the Ink Moth Nexus. Like, this sucks going shields down for a turn. Hopefully they don't just have it. Or if they do, they're thinking we're out of counter spells and they're not going to fucking go grab whatchamacallit. What are you doing? Okay, they're brainstorming, so hopefully that means they're still just setting up. They could have a ritual to be able to run it out, but... Okay, so it looks like they're still trying to set up, figure it out. Either that or they're trying to find more protection, which is fine. So as long as they don't Thoughtseize this bullshit away. Oh, thank God they didn't hit a land. Okay, cool. So in that case then, we're going to run out Sylvan Library so that we can hopefully find lethal next turn. Because at this point, like, anything is fucking lethal. Like, a Noble Hierarch is lethal, a Pendelhaven is lethal, and we do have a Force of Will, so unless they just happen to have it plus Disruption. So we'll just have to see what happens here. Actually, fuck, a land is lethal at this point because we can land Animate Ink Moth next to swing for 7. So we get 3 looks to try to fucking get anything. Like, damn near anything our deck can give us at this point, other than another scale up, is. Well, other than scale up or whatchamacallit, Vines of Astwood should be lethal here. What the fuck is our opponent doing? They still just trying to set up shit, or are they gonna try to Thoughtseize us? What's going on here? What is our opponent doing? They're gonna dart. Ooh. So that makes me think they're going for the Doomsday. We'll try to counter the Doomsday itself. Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. This, we're gonna counter this, because it fucks up their math. Unfortunately, this does mean they can, like, Thoughtseize me now. Jesus, okay. I guess, well, if they got it, they got it. Ball Ritual. Is this just like is this like some weird ass fucking Adnaz 10? Oh my god, it's fucking Adnaz 10. What the fuck is up with these decks playing weird ass shit? I mean, show me the fucking tendrils. Jesus fucking Christ. We're like 100% sure that this is fucking Doomsday and it's fucking ad nauseum tendrils. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, so Force Negation in Veil of Summer, in Flusterstorm, in Sylvan Library can go away. Blossoming Defense can go away. Crop Rotation can go away. I don't want to lose all the Vines of Astwoods. We can trim a Spell Pierce, I suppose. Fucking A. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna trim fucking Vines of Astwoods. Alright, that. God fucking damn it. I was like 100% sure that was fucking Doomsday. I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna fucking ad nauseam tendrils. Fuck you, asshole. Oh my god, not like this deck. Oh my god, not like this deck. Oh, fucking fuck. Put back Ink Moth. Back Misty? Alright. Go ahead and force it. Make me cry. Opponent kept 7, so I'm mildly concerned about this. Getting fucking janked out by everything today. Like, what the actual fuck? Alright, so that lives, at least for now. We have a Flusterstorm and a Ponder. Assuming they're gonna thought. Oh, really? They're not Thoughtseizing us. Interesting. Land. Need lands. Lands is what we need. Okay, that actually kind of works pretty fucking well. Ink Moth's at the bottom. Because it's gonna force us to fucking shuffle anyways, unless we wait until next turn. You know what? We're just gonna see if we can kill him. Like, as much as it sucks, we're gonna go turn 3, see what we can fucking do. We're gonna set up the perfect fucking brainstorm or whatever. This way we also have a Flusterstorm if we absolutely need to. They're pondering, which is fine. Ponder your life choices. Let's see if I can not fuck up Flusterstorm and like click my own fucking spell by accident again, because I totally fucking did that last time. Let's see. Lotus Petal. Fetching. Alright. We're gonna hide away what we actually want here. Interesting. I think we want to save Lusterstorm. And Blighted Agent. Maybe I wanted to save the days. I don't know. We're gonna counter the Thoughtseize. I just kind of hope for the best. If he can pop off here, he can fucking pop off here. It's whatever at this point. Or what the fuck? All right. He's just popping off now. Yeah, he's got it. If he's got Lion's Eye Diamond, this is gonna be an Infernal Tutor Lion's Eye Diamond. God fucking damn it. This is fucking horseshit. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to big brain this shit. Well, let's see if we can at least get half of our fucking shit back today then. Oh god, this fucking sucks. Well, I promised you the mines were gonna be open, just apparently we're fucking mining me today. Get fucking janked out by bullshit game 1 and game 2, and then I don't know. I know people say that like Ad Nauseam Tendrils is like super glass cannony, but any of these fucking storm decks, ANT, TES, any of that shit, like it feels way too fucking consistent to be considered a glass cannon to me, especially when like ANT and shit. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna ritual off a bunch of shit. I'm gonna Thoughtseize you so that I know you don't have anything. It's like they always fucking have it. Oh well, on to the next one. Fucking A, god damn it. Alright, so we're gonna win out from here. I'm calling it. We're fucking winning out from here. We're at least getting half of our fucking entry fee back. Alright, we're on the die roll. It would help if our deck would give us keepable fucking hands. We're gonna keep this and we hope we don't get brainstorm locked. Either that or we just hope that they don't kill our Noble Hierarch and we're stuck with a bunch of blue cards in hand. That would be mucho helpful. Thoughtseize? Ooh, no Thoughtseize, okay. Interesting. Okay, Force Will ain't bad. We're gonna play the Passeju. We're actually gonna pass the turn so that we can hold up this Brainstorm. It's really gonna suck if we fucking Brainstorm lock ourselves. We might also just fire off the Spell Pierce depending on what they do. But I don't know, we'll see. It's up against all of the fucking black decks today. God damn. Is this Reanimator? Alright, Magic Gods. Please do not Brainstorm lock us. Well, it's not a Brainstorm lock, but it's not good. I guess put back Spell Pierce, put back Invigorate. We're going to draw the Invigorate, and then we can play Blighted Agent. Like, again, it feels bad going down our only blue source, but we got the Force of Will to pitch a fucking daze, and we know we're going to draw a whatchamacallit next turn. Spell Pierce, so hopefully this is enough. Because I'm gonna swack for 3, and then I'm gonna swack for 7? Alright, so do I counter the Entomb, or do I counter... So this is Reanimator. I think the correct move here is we counter the Entomb. Don't let them get what they need to in the graveyard. And then next turn, we do other things with the Spell Pierce. So depending on what happens here, we have lethal next turn because we've got a forest. We can cast this for free. It's gonna swack for 7 next turn. All right, so I think we got it. I'm like, fuck. I'm only like 50% sure because this is a conditional counter. It's gonna depend on what the fuck our opponent does here. If he has land and Tomb Reanimate, then we're kind of just fucked. But oh, you fucking cocksucker! Horse is a fucking creature. All right. So the question becomes: is he taking the Spell Pierce or is he taking the Invigorate? This is some goddamn horse shit. Fucking hate these goddamn fucking Evoke Elementals. This is the only format I'm gonna say they're even remotely okay, and they're still just not fucking okay because, like, you're not playing this as a fucking creature, but it gets around fucking everything else. Exhume? No, we're gonna have to counter this. You don't get to Exhume. Alright, so now I'm drawing blind. I don't know what the fuck's on the top of my library. Another Noble Hierarch ain't bad. That actually, I mean, it actually increases our clock, so now we legitimately have a 2-turn clock. But now they do get to do whatever the fuck they want. So, I mean, it's 100% shields down now. Like, it is what it is. So if they have some way to deal with this fucking Blighted Agent, I'm fucked. But I guess we're gonna see what happens, see what they fucking top deck. And there's literally nothing I can do at this point, so I'm empty-handed. Everything's on the board. It all just comes down to what do they have? Do they have a way to fucking deal with this Blighted Agent? Because they need something. Oh, okay. Apparently they don't. Alrighty then. Alright, so we're bringing in the shit that I got specifically for this matchup. I got the Force Negation specifically because we've been running into this fucking matchup all the goddamn time when I've been testing. Bringing in all of the black hate, all of the graveyard hate. I don't need a crop rotation. I don't need a blossoming defense. It feels bad going down pump spells, but those are bad pump spells. We don't need Sylvan Library. We don't need blossoming defense. So we're basically going down all of our protection. Going up reactive to what they're doing protection. And just hoping that we can fucking basically counterspell or shuffle them out of the fucking game. Is really what we're hoping happens here. Alright. We're up a game, which is good. Luckily, this is specifically one of the decks that I changed my sideboard to be able to go against, which is why I brought the Force Negations in. To hopefully stop this shit. However, as you saw, fucking Grief, it gets around Force Negation, but it can at least stop them from popping off crazy fast reanimation spells and shit like that. Fucking A. We have not hit a single fucking artifact combo deck yet, so these no rods are looking really fucking stupid right now. Fucking A. Alright, come on. Come on, opponent. Nobody has sideboard hate for fucking Infect. Other than these random ass mid-range decks that apparently are packing fucking Plague Engineers. Is Elves that big of a fucking thing where Plague Engineer actually makes sense these days? Like, is it? I really don't know. I haven't really paid attention to what the meta game actually is here. Let's see here. Decks, metagames, Legacy. Okay, I guess elves is high enough that it's probably worth being there. Okay, I will give that round one opponent that. I can't. Yes, I will give our round one opponent the benefit of the doubt. I mean, we're keeping this. We are 100 fucking percent keeping this. This is a turn 3 kill. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Now we got a Force of Will to stop them from doing things. He's mulling at 5, so hopefully he doesn't have fucking discard and the combo. I will say this is why I don't like the London Mulligan is it allows combo decks. I mean, granted, yes, we're a combo deck. We benefit from it as well, but the fact that you basically get some mulligan with combo decks for the perfect hand or in decks where a specific type of card basically just wins you the game. Like if you're up against Dredge, you mulligan for Graveyard Hate. Like you just mull till you hit fucking Leyline of the Void. Shit like that. Like it promotes that kind of mulliganing shit like this. Going to 4, he's 100% either looking for the combo or whatever he thinks his hate card is for this particular matchup. So it encourages these crazy like mulligan for your silver bullet lines of play. Which I don't know. Again, maybe I sound like a boomer. I like the fucking Vancouver mulligan better. But that's just me. Chancellor of the Annex. Okay, so it's not a turn 2 kill. So I am a turn behind now, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Really? You're popping off a Thoughtseize right off the bat? Fuck you. Oh, fuck. This gets countered. I'm an idiot. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Well, the nice part is they cannot take fucking our Infector. Their best bet is to probably take the Noble Hierarch. If they don't, it allows us to Noble Hierarch on turn 1 without it mattering. We did kind of just 3-for-1 ourselves. I fucking forgot Chancellor of the Annex. Whatever. Amazingly, as much as I've run into this... Okay, he does take the Noble, which is kind of to be expected. If we draw a land, we've got turn 2 lethal. A Force of Will. Okay, so we're going to play Inkmoth Nexus. He'll throw the turn. We still have a chance to get a land. Like, I will fully admit, I was, like, totally thinking my, like, actual plays and shit. It's like, oh, yeah. Okay, so we know he has a chance for the Annex plus one other unknown. That's not terrible. I think we're going to get in now just to get it done. So we're going to go ahead and do this just for the sake of getting it in. If we draw land, we win. We have Force of Will to be able to stop whatever they're doing. We know one of their cards is Chancellor of the Annex. So they still need to get something in the graveyard and have a reanimation spell. So we're still at the point now where land we win. Invigorate we win. Oh, Berserk doesn't do it. Oh, we're on a 5-turn clock now. Luckily, like I said, we know they're kind of just doing shit at this point. Like, we're still drawing live to a land. We're still drawing live to whatever. We know he has a Chancellor of the Annex and whatever the hell this dead card is. I don't know why I canceled out the fucking Chancellor of the Annex, but we know it's there. We know he's got a dead card, plus whatever he's top decking. We just get there in like fucking 3 turns with the Inkmoth Nexus. That's fucking hilarious, but... Because they're on a 4-turn clock, but they do have some scary top decks they can hit, depending on what's in their hand. He's going to grief. Oh, what the fuck, AVG? So it was grief pitching what? Brand? We're just gonna counter it. We know he's got a dead card in hand. We don't want to lose our shit because we still have lethal if we draw a land. So we know he has a chance for another one of these. God damn it. Okay. Maybe we could have let him grab it. So now he is live to a reanimation spell. He can get his grief back at least. But I mean, we have a faster clock than his grief. We've got 3 turns to kill him. He'd have to hit us over 6. So our clock is twice as fast. Is he exhuming? He's gonna animate dead. Okay, that's fine. You can take whatever's in our hand. We don't give a fuck at this point. Like, literally a land and he's dead. So we really don't care. We can scale up or we can berserk. All of our pump spells are lethal at this point. So take whatever you want out of our hand. It's totally irrelevant. We just need to top deck a land. A land or an invigorate and he's dead. Oh my god. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Well, luckily, he's still in top deck mode. He's 9 turns away from killing us with grief, so I really don't give a fuck about that right now. If he top decks a reanimate spell, it's dead. If he puts something in a graveyard, he still has another turn before he can do anything with it. So I think we're still in pretty good shape here. Apparently whatever he top deck was... Jesus Christ. I don't think these guys bring in removal. I could be wrong. I really don't fucking know. Alright, so whatever he top decks this turn, can it deal with what I'm doing? Is the question. So at this point, he needs both a reanimation spell and something to get in the graveyard that can block a flyer. And like, alright, he doesn't have it. We fucking... Wow, that was, fucking 7 turns in a row without hitting a fucking land? We were going 2 more turns until we hit a fucking land. Holy shit. The Magic Gods are not on our fucking side tonight. God fucking damn it. Alright. Well, we finally got one. We got one up there. Going into the last match, let's see if we can win half of our fucking shit back here. At least our big brain plays worked out. We didn't actually see Force of Negation happen, but we won against the deck that we specifically tuned our deck to sideboard. So I will take that as a moral victory, even though we didn't actually use our sideboard cards. And I totally fucking punted. Totally forgot. I was planning out my turn 1 play that I wasn't planning out my turn 0. But, I mean, luckily they didn't draw shit, so that helped. It very much helped that the Magic Gods didn't want to help them top deck either. So you're gonna go 9 turns before we drew another land. Going a quarter of the way through our deck before we drew a fucking land. Alright, let's see. What's our final opponent doing here? Hey, we got another Steve apparently. Hello, my fellow Steve. We cannot keep that. Not like this, Magic Gods. Come on! Okay. Put back and put back, I guess. We gotta hope we hit something off of this brainstorm. Otherwise, we're kind of fucked. Gotta hope we hit something off of the brainstorm and that we do not brainstorm lock ourselves. Not a good place to be. I do not like mulliganing to 5 with this deck. I will not mulligan to 4 because that's just a recipe for fucking disaster. Elves? Yes. So this is elves. It's a Dryad Arbor, so now we really need Blighted Agent or whatchamacallit. Alright, put back Viseju, put back Misty. We're gonna draw the Misty. Then we're gonna shuffle. God damn it, Magic Gods. Why are you doing this to us? What did I do? Did I take too long of a break? Did I offend you by going to Texas? God damn it. Alright, well, let's see. So I'm like 99% sure this is probably elves now. 2 mana. Gaia's Cradle, Elvish Visionary. Sure, we'll let him draw a card. We are very much on the train of we need Korean Ranger. No, that lets them do shit way too much. We gotta counter that, unfortunately. Now we need a Bladed Agent. Is basically what this comes down to. Really? We very much need a Bladed Agent. We need them to fizzle, and we need a fucking Bladed Agent. Another Visionary. Draw another card. I'm chalking this up to the fact that we had to fucking mulligan to 5 and still haven't hit a fucking Infector yet. Like I said, it's basically Bladed Agent or bust at this point. I mean, we could get away with an Inkmoth Nexus, but yeah, we're not even gonna fucking go through this because they're just gonna fucking dump their hand. They have infinite fucking mana. We're not gonna just sit here and let them fucking jack off for 10 minutes while we deal with this. Problem is we really don't have anything that fucking matters. Like this can stop a whatchamacallit. Like we really don't have a sideboard against basically anything our opponent's doing here. Like creature-based decks we do not have a sideboard against at fucking all. So like our best hope here is they fizzle or we can get a fast Bladed Agent down. That's really our only fucking hope. Okay, this is what we fucking want. Like this is exactly what we're looking for here. We're going to turn to Bladed Agent with a Pendelhaven and multiple backups, and then we're just going to draw pump spells because that's what we need to do. Place a Dryad Arbor. That's good for us. Very good for us. Crop rotation is whatever. If we absolutely have to, we can crop rotate for a whatchamacallit. Inkmoth Nexus, but I don't think we're going to. Now we just need pump spells. Metal Sentinel, Heritage Druid. Alright. Kind of wishing we kept our Wasteland package in now. I'm kind of mad I took that out for our other big brain stuff, but what it is. Always waiting a very long time for their Heritage Druid to resolve. How many Pendelhavens do I have? I have more than one? Oh, I've only got the one. Let's say I could Pendelhaven, crop rotate the Pendelhaven. That'd be funny. Alright, so nothing is going to be countered now, which is annoying. Alright, how much shit can you dump? Like, just dump your whole fucking hand, buddy. Green Sun, X equals 1. What, another Nettle Sentinel? No. Okay. The problem is they're gonna have a ton of fucking mana for this fucking thing. Like, that's the problem. There's a Daze that does literally fucking nothing. The problem is we're gonna have to chump block like a motherfucker. Hit for 3. We're gonna drop another fucking Bladed Agent. Luckily, the -1/-1 counters stick around, which helps. Grab a Trop. what is this, green spell? So yeah, if they can fucking, if they got fucking Hoof Daddy, we're fucked. Like if they have actual Hoof Daddy, or if they have fucking whatchamacallit, the fact that they're just straight tapping that means they have natural order. Either that or they're gonna actually activate this thing, which would be strange, but okay, they're gonna activate its ability? That's actually one of the better things that could happen to us. Oh, no, they're playing one? They got natural order. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, come back from vacation and we just proceed to get fucking shit on. So, I don't know what I did to upset the magic gods there, but message received. I mean, as always, the salt flows. Just this time it was us. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Alright, well, we got a little bit of time here. We're gonna go play in the free rooms for a little bit. We're gonna have some fun over here. Actually, is there anyone in the two-player queue? Can we earn some fucking play points? Yes? No? Maybe? We're gonna double key this for now. Somebody actually wants to play, we'll fucking play against them. Try to win some fucking points. Otherwise, we'll just chill in the free room for now. Get a couple more games in before I gotta log off here. That league was actually kind of quick, so... Get a couple more games in before I ship y'all off to somebody tonight. What the fuck is everybody playing tonight? Also, a question. Who can I send you off to? Some Explorer shit, some drafts, modern, Explorer. See if this does anything. The Legacy Pit's on. I might send y'all off to them. Legacy Shack. Playing Crash Bandicoot. That's not what I'm talking about. Bunch of past videos. Alright. Looks like the Legacy Pit might be the only people that are on today, so maybe I'll ship you all off to them. Stick with the Legacy theme, you know. Well, we'll see. We'll fucking see what happens. If I could find a motherfucking opponent. Okay, we have an opponent. I don't know why that's still open. Alright. Ah, fuck. Full of vanilla. Hold on. Okay, we won the die roll. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, we can keep this. The jig is going to be up very, very quickly. Since we got two fetch lines, I think I am gonna fetch, go get a fucking trop first, so next turn I can brainstorm fetch. Set up the perfect fetch. The perfect brainstorm. Our opponent's on some kind of combo deck if they're going to 5. Very, very few mid-range decks will fucking mulligan that low. We're just gonna leave this. We're just gonna stick it. That's fine. We're gonna get our shit back. Alright. Yeah, we'll just do this. Like I said, since we have the second fetch, we're gonna go ahead, go grab Tropical Island. Wrong fucking color. Play a Glistener Elf. This way we have the ability to pull off the perfect brainstorm next turn. We have a Force of Will if we need to. We have protection from targeted removal next turn, so we're not in a bad spot by any. Like, they play a creature, though. We're kind of not in a great spot, but... Alright, our opponent's on something red. That's not good. Prison, it's not Burn. I don't think Burn would have mulled to 5. They also wouldn't just not have a turn 1 play. So this could be like Mono Red Prison. This could be like Big Red Sneak Attack. I mean, it could be any number of things. It even could be like that fucking Madness deck or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, Beseiju ain't bad. We're just gonna go ahead and get in. There's no point in trying to go for anything too crazy right now. We can't kill them regardless of what we get off of it. I mean, I guess technically we could kill them off of this Brainstorm if it hits what we need it to. But we're going to go ahead and play it a little slow here. Hold it back with the Force of Will. So we have some protection. And then, like I said, we can instant Brainstorm with a fetch end of next turn. So on the end of their turn, we can Brainstorm fetch if we need to. This way we also guarantee that we have a Brainstorm to be able to pitch to Force of Will if we don't want to risk not drawing into another blue card if we need it. So we shall see. We'll see. Alright. Okay, so it's some kind of red aggro deck if it's got Den of the Bugbear. What is our opponent doing? Is this a fucking Chalice of the Void? Chalice of the... So I can Brainstorm and hope I hit another blue card for the Force of Will. Or I can just pitch the Force of Will. You know what? We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna force that. I've been burned too many times spending my fucking Chalice to find, or spending my Brainstorm to try to find another blue card and not hitting it. I've been burned far too many times with that. Oh, hey, it's a Brainstorm. Inkmoth, Daze. I think we'll put back these for now. Get Noble Hierarch down. Start schwacking it for 2. Up our clock a little bit. We do have a conditional counter, but it's free without having to fetch, which I like. And then worst case scenario, we do have Blossoming Defense to protect us if we need it. So we're not in the worst shape. We have a 2-turn clock. We know we're drawing into another Infector. We also know that we're going to be drawing into a Beseiju, and we have guaranteed green mana. So if they Blood Moon us, or manage to resolve a Blood Moon, we have a way to get out of it. Simian Spirit Guide. It's a Blood Moon. What's our opponent doing? 3 red mana. Is this a Blood Moon? Is this a Fear? What is this? This is definitely some sort of mono red prison deck. Shatterskull Smashing? Are they... What are they targeting? Nothing? X equals 0? Okay. I think our opponent just fucked up. Okie dokie then. Do we get the shame scoop off of that one? Alright, we get the shame scoop. Our opponent done fucked up. Alright, so with Mono Red Prison, most of what they're doing is on their turn. So we want to bring in Force Negation. It's mostly, their win cons are mostly going to be Planeswalkers and shit, and they're mostly playing on their turn. We want to bring in the Hydroblasts for sure. These decks tend to have a lot of mana, so the conditional counters don't seem super good here. I feel like maybe going down the Dazes is probably our best bet. We did go up 4. Whoops. We went up 4 blue cards. We go down 4 blue cards, so we still have plenty to pitch to our forces and shit. And we're going up hard red counters. So now we don't have any conditional counters. All we have are hard counters. They have targeted removal. Yeah, I think we want to run something like this. Force of Vigors for their artifact lock pieces to try to get around shit. It gets around Blood Moon. It can get around Chalice of the Void. Trinisphere's annoying, but it won't be the end of the world. We have Beseiju as well, which helps with that, so we are very much going to want to fetch preferentially for our forest. But we'll see what they do here. Do not hate our matchup against this deck. I guess it helps that clearly our opponent doesn't understand how X spells work, or they misclicked. It really wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I guess it depends on what they were going after. If they're going after the Blighted Agent, we were probably going to save it, and then we'd shuffle away some of our stuff, but I don't think it really mattered that much. I think we were probably going to pull out, win that one, regardless of what happened. Because if they went after the Noble Hierarch, we'd probably just let it go. If they went after the Blighted Agent, we'd probably save it. But I mean, we were drawing into Inkmoth Nexus and Beseiju, so we'd still have ways to get around even if they dropped a Blood Moon, and then they'd have a much harder to deal with Infector. But I don't know. Our opponent fucked up, so that helped us anyways. Yeah, we keep this. We definitely keep this. A little slower than I'd like, but we definitely keep this. What we really need is just another fucking, like, another Invigorate would be great. Like, that would honestly probably just be all we need. City of Traders, are we chalicing on 1 on turn 1? Ooh, going for a 3 mana spell? This Blood Moon on turn 1? Sphere on turn 1? Whatever it is, it's getting fucking countered. We're gonna go ahead and do this now. We're not letting that happen at all. No, 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 no. Berserk ain't bad. We're just gonna play this for now because we can Hydroblast. If it's a red spell, we can Hydroblast. If it's anything else, we can Force of Will at pitching Hydroblast. We very much would like another red or another blue spell though, so that we can Hydroblast and have something for Force of Will still. Either that, or if they don't have any way to deal with our lands, another land would be fucking awesome because then we could Invigorate Berserk, Inkmoth Nexus on turn 3. I don't know. I don't think the mono red prison decks play Wasteland anymore. They rely very heavily on whatchamacallit. Are they gonna chalice us here? Do I care enough about this? No, we're gonna let this go. It shuts off our Berserk, but we have ways to deal with this, and I'd rather just draw another Invigorate anyways. And now it just means we go figure we draw fucking Vines of Basswood. But yeah, this allows us to just say fuck it, pitch the Hydroblast to the Force of Will. Because we can get around a Chalice easier than we can get around some of their other shit. So I think it's more important to just let this go. Okay. What are they gonna... Is this a Blood Moon? Yes, okay. So this is a Blood Moon. We're definitely countering that. We're not letting that happen. Another Invigorate would be amazing here. Either that, or if we drew Force of Vigor, that would be pretty fucking sweet here too. Okay. I mean, I guess ask and ye shall receive. Yep. We're just gonna fire both of them off. It doesn't really fucking matter. Like, there's no reason not to. Like, there's not really a point in trying to hang on to either of them. So this means we're presenting lethal next turn. And then if we draw Force of Vigor, we can fucking blow up their Chalice or whatever. Like, a Blood Moon here would suck if we don't draw Force of Vigor, but... the Chalice doesn't do anything. Trinisphere doesn't do anything. Like, I guess that's probably the biggest reason for firing those off, is if they got a Soul Land into Trinisphere. And we got there. Alright. We got there anyways. We did it. We got there. We got there. It helps that our opponent fucked up in game 1, but... we did see the shame scoop. Not figuring out how Shatter Skull smashing properly works. Oh, man. Alright, alright, alright. See what our opponent can do here. See if we can squeak one more in before I gotta log off and go make dinner tonight. I'm thinking it's gonna be kielbasa and jambalaya or some shit like that. I got some kielbasa thought up I gotta do something with, so gotta see what random ass rice dishes I got in the pantry. Need to go grocery shopping very badly, so that's always fun. Need to go hit that grocery store because I am fucking scraping by on whatever we just happen to have in the fucking deep freeze. Oh, we're up against a French frog. That's fucking cool. What's up, froggy boy? We won the die roll. We will take this. So this is great if we draw an Infector. Like, the correct thing to do is probably pitch this, but I've been burned before. But yeah, it doesn't have an Infector. As I said, we've been burned before. We're gonna keep this, I guess. Rainstorm and Vines are going to the bottom. Like, this kind of sucks, but we have 2 Infectors. We do have a redraw, assuming they don't kill our Noble Hierarch. So, it's not the end of the world, depending on what our opponent's doing here. We shall see. Alright, they're on something black-based, which is annoying. Okay, so they can take the Glistener for the Ponder. I'm assuming they're going to take the Ponder. This at least means that our Noble lives. I'd be very surprised if they take the Glistener because they see we have another Infector anyways. Really? Okay. I mean, maybe they have Wasteland? Let's do Vines, Rainstorm, Verdant. And then they can do whatever the fuck they want as far as discard goes, and we can actually set up the perfect Brainstorm for next turn. Or something like that. So they're on some kind of mono black something. I'm wondering if this is similar to that weird ass mono black control deck we saw earlier. Alright, so I got a Dark Confidant. That's not terrible. Alright, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna animate Ink Moth. There's something to be said about going for the Brainstorm now, but I'm gonna wait until they try to discard. Because I don't want to be stuck with stuff I'd want later in my hand. We're just going to swack here. They are going to get 2 cards, but it's kind of whatever. We don't super duper care that much. The only thing we care about... Okay, so this does look like that mono black control deck we just played. Is this like an actual fucking deck? Because I hit a Thespian stage. Okay, yeah. Is this a real deck? Like, legit. Is this a legitimate deck? I really don't know. Dothy Voidwalker. Okay. Does he have a discard spell? Pithing... Ooh, Pithing Needle? Sun! Alright, some kind of counterspell would be great here. Well, that's fucking annoying. Shit. Alright, well, we're gonna put those back. Alright, you got it. That's fucking annoying. So apparently this mono black control deck is a thing. The question is going to be, do they name the Verdant to go like... Okay. And our opponent fucked up. Okie dokie? Apparently we have a bunch of opponents who don't know how to name cards. Because they just royally fucked that up and that cost them the game. Because they put Blink Moth instead of Ink Moth. So that literally just cost them the game. Is our opponent... no, they're not going like uber salty mode. Like, what the fuck? Well, our opponent is learning the hard way the difference between an Ink Moth Nexus and a Blink Moth Nexus. Alright, let's not accidentally skip through this and fuck up this saving grace of ours. Okay. Well, we got there. Apparently our opponents just have a comedy of errors going on. I'm honestly surprised that our opponent didn't say something super fucking salty. Being like, they fucking named the wrong thing. That being said, so bring in Force of Vigors. Veil of Summer seems pretty good here. Force of Negation actually doesn't seem terrible. Probably don't need Sylvan Library. If this is the same deck we saw earlier, Daze doesn't seem particularly good. Because they're just going to have a fuckload of mana. Totally just dropped a fucking screw for something. I don't know what it is. And then probably get rid of crop rotation. Try something like that, maybe. Like, maybe this mono black deck is an actual thing. Like, hold on, we're gonna see. Did it like top 8 a tournament or something? Like, I'm looking at most recent decks and I'm not seeing any like mono black control. Like, did some other streamer play this recently and that's what's going on? Yeah, we can keep this. This is actually a really good hand. A little weak to a turn 1 Thoughtseize or IOK, but okay. I'm assuming they take the Noble Hierarch. Like that's what I would take. Really? Takes the Force of Vigor. Okay. I mean, I guess that works. Alright, interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he's got a Pithing Needle and he thinks it's just gonna fucking resolve. Like, the question becomes is, do I pitch the Brainstorm or do I pitch the Spell Pierce? Because, like, obviously I'm gonna pitch one of them. It's just a question of which. Because I don't want to Brainstorm lock myself, but I mean, if I'm just drawing dead off the top of the library anyways, does it really fucking matter? What is our opponent? I will say that fuck up with the fucking Blink Moth Nexus saved our ass there, because I don't think we were getting out of that if they actually named Ink Moth Nexus. Because that thing resolves. I do not have... Well, I guess I got Besages. That is a main deck way to deal with it. I keep forgetting that's actually like fucking main deck, and I do have main deck Artifact Hate. I do forget that quite often. Our opponent. 2 black mana. Just a Torok. Not kicked. Yeah, that's fucking fine. I don't give a fuck about that. You can have a Torok. That's totally okay with me. Ooh, Veil of Summer's good. The Veil of Summer is very good for us. Okay, I guess that explains why he took the Force of Vigor then. That makes a little bit more sense now. He's probably relying hard on this Urza Saga, thinking it's probably going to be his win con. I guess it makes a little more sense now. Dark Confidant, okay, that's fine. holds back. We are gonna brainstorm now then. Like, it sucks not having the perfect brainstormer. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Okay. Put that back. Scale it back. Like, none of this matters now. He's dead. So we're gonna Ink Moth Nexus. We're gonna attack. Go to blocks. Do this properly. Cast this. Let you gain some life. Make it 6 power. Make it 12 power. With Force of Will back up. Is our opponent mad? Oh, no comment yet. And there we go. All right. Well, cool, I guess. So we kind of ran the house there in the free roams, which, I mean, it helps that both of our opponents we played against just like royally punted. I don't think that Shatter Skull smashing would have mattered that much, to be completely honest. I don't think that cost them the game. I think it just cost them a few turns. I very much think we would have won that anyways. That naming Blink Moth instead of Ink Moth definitely cost this opponent game 1. We would have had to try to find a way to go get fucking Beseiju. That was our only out. Or we'd have to hope that we drew into like Blighted Agent or something. But yeah, at least we had some fun in the free roams. We tried to big brain this shit with some of our changes to our sideboard to hedge against artifact decks and combo decks, and got janked out by random shit. Apparently, this fucking mono black control deck is a thing, because this is the second opponent we've seen today who's playing it, and it looks like it's probably like the same fucking list from what I can tell. So maybe this is a deck. I don't fucking know. So gonna have to do some research to see what I can fucking find here. Anyways, as always, miners, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash those social buttons below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, catch up with the dumb shit I'm doing, dorky puppy pictures, all that good shit. Hit that follow button if you want to know when I'm going live. I am back. I'm back on a regular schedule here, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, occasional bonus streams on other days when my wife is busy. But anyways, if you had fun, please tell your friends, tell your family, tell people you fucking hate who want to see this fucking douchebag get pissed off and rant every goddamn stream, because I'm DasSourKraut. I'm fucking bitter. The salt mines are always going to be open, whether it's us or our opponent. But anyways, I will catch y'all next time. In the meantime, I am pitching y'all off to the Legacy Pit. Looking like 4-color something. Just got control versus Death and Taxes. So y'all have fun with that shit. And I will catch you next time. Later, miners.